Welcome back everyone, I am the Prestio and this is Genius Sappheiros. So the attack that was actually wrecking Lidos was not a mystic attack, it was actually a piercing attack. Obviously the Master Sparks in the end were mystic. So I do have a few items to give resistance to mystic as well as piercing, but I think I'd rather have a more coherent team for that. So we're just going to go here. I think my biggest concern is I don't know how much instant death effects Sakia has. And we're just going to find that out the hard way. Through violence. So Sakia and Patrolli are in the basement. Or the library area, sorry. So that'll be our focus, but we're going to go in through the back. Because they're in the beginning. Grab chest while we're at it. Again, I've already fought all these enemies, so I don't need to worry about them. And the only reason you would fight them is to fill out the log. So if you're gonna grind or something like that, you literally have a million better options. Like going to the last level, or going to in this version going to the Heyday Resonance or Kalkum Shard. Nice. I don't even know how many of those shards I have right now. We have 3. I think you need... It might be 3 or 4 to get a full one. Fortunately, all the stuff I've been making requires ore Kalkum. We'll go ahead and fight this, it's fine. And he only has 6 HP, so there's a good chance we can get kill. Alright. I mean, the XP is not even worth it at this point. They're equivalent of the enemies we're already fighting. Alright, so obviously there's an ally nearby. But first we're gonna go find all the chest. Elemental Sphere. So yeah, I just want to go up this ladder here and see if there's anything of note. I don't think there is. We're gonna end up running into this guy again. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Try not to die, please. Thank you. Alright, so the question is where would I be? I would assume near the exit. Or the next area, rather. Probably near the gold door. But that's not correct. So we know about... Already fought those. Down here? Yeah. Tucked away in the corner. Alright. Round 2 against these guys. Not because we fought this version before, but I believe we fought these as the original bosses back in the day, in the beginning of the original game. Anyway. I have 3 bombs on Lidos. I'm just going to focus on Patrolli, because I feel like that's something I should be doing. So I do have a reflect item that has like a 20% chance of doing reflect, but unfortunately it's going to probably do no damage in return. Alright, we can do hyper weapon. This thing has no cooldown. I don't think the elements are going to matter in this. It does mystic damage. So we'll just smack you. That's it. I don't know what... Oh, Suction Whirl is the, Oh, it's the life-draining one. Which is interesting. I'm almost okay with letting that just stay. But it would benefit them, so it's not. I'll use the amulets on Patchouli. All down, nice. Okay, so he is concentrating. Just gonna use a regular attack. Alright, so we're gonna play this safe and do a position change here. Do optical camo and hope that's enough. Problem is Saki might strip that off. Like that. Okay, survived, that's all that matters. Nice hit, all down is off. Get that active. You're bombing. Oh boy. We're getting all the punishment now. Let's play it safe. We'll do Phoenix Rebirth, even though that doesn't exactly always work. If we can kill at least one of them, that would be preferable. I don't know if that's... let's just go for kill. Let's hope it's enough. Okay, one down. Is that it? That was your concentrate move? That was your bomb move? Apparently it was. Okay. Yell barrier is still active. Okay. I think we're doing okay. We can do Void Cutter. Pretty sure her attacks have a chance to do an instant death, but Akio actually has pretty good resistance at this point. Alright. My anemia. It seems like you two were up in arms over hatred you didn't even understand. It felt like it came from some sort of dark presence, right? Yes, Reimu, it's just as you said. The ominous thoughts released by that dark presence influenced us, and we were both controlled by dark emotions. Arg, how could I have done that? Dark presence and dark emotions. It looks like we're on the right track, Lidos. Indeed. It appears pinning down the presence's source is the fastest way to resolve the incident. Patchouli, Sakia, would you helping resolve the incident with us? That's a weird way of saying that. Yes, of course. We had no intention of staying here and doing nothing. I don't know who it was that was foolish enough to pick a fight with the mansion, but let's teach them a proper lesson. Right. We're counting on you two then. Awesome. Sakia and Patchouli. Our team is a little bit better now. Alright, the question is who do we drop? Because we still don't have, we technically don't have a tank yet. But that's okay. Alright, formation. Don't really need... I mean, I guess Reimu is actually useful for this. We'll swap you out for Patchouli. And then I think it's time to go ahead and drop Lidos for now. Alright. Give me my sword. Thank you. And then give me the Kishin shield. I don't even remember what armor I was using on you. Oh, that's right, I was using an elemental armor. But since we don't have anyone else using heavy armor, we can give you the Zeus armor for now. Yeah, it's stronger than everything else we have. I don't think I have any armor that actually protects against Mystic, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Zeus armor. And then from there... we're gonna want some, but we're gonna need some decent resistance to Mystic. There we go, that's 75%. I was about to say, is your armor actually better? Not quite. But what we can do with you... let's take this... and then... did I check the wrong thing? It's not these, right? Nope. Ring of fire, 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 water, earth, thunder, light, dark, slashing, stabbing. There it is. Okay, stabbing. This will make it so we don't take extra damage. Alright. And then in your case... also, while we're at it... I'm just seeing what other elements we can get resistance to. Okay. Everything else here is fine. Alright. We definitely want your accuracy items. Because good golly, you'll need it. That is not accuracy. There it is. Direct hit. And direct hit. So we should be able to blitz down Marissa with this team. In theory, we should be able to. But we'll stick with this and hope it's enough, just in case something gets through. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. The Saki can pump out a lot of damage, and during time stop, you can't evade. Let's see. Oh, the Grand Sorcery Staff is actually not bad. It actually has a much higher magic attack. Sure, you can have it. Looks cool too. You can have an anti-magic rune shield. You can have a dragon dress. I don't think we have any other mystic resist items. Care about that. Okay, here, Mystic Resistance. And then we want 1,000,000 intelligence. Someone using my... There, you're using it. Okay, get rid of those. The Daemon Armor and the Mirror Shield. Which means I can actually probably equip something better. Resist light and dark. I'm kind of okay with the Dragon Mail, to be honest. Now, I don't think we need to worry about the shield. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay. So, yeah, Patchouli. Get some intelligence. We're pretty good on magic defense, so we don't need to worry about any of that. Who is using perception? You are. Let's fix that. You can just have no magic defense. Alright, and then you are going all in on offense. There we go. Augmentations. Aya has a new one. There we go. Everyone else is good to go. Oh, I forgot. You actually are still in the group and need to actually have gear equipped. My bad. Here, have that. You can have, that. And honestly, for the rest of the stuff, you can just have, honestly, anything. It doesn't really matter. Sure. Alright, skills. Not concerned about any of that. And honestly, the rest of it doesn't matter either. We can focus on Dark Element and just kind of go from there. Alright, let's see if this is good enough. Alright. Stuff for Moko. We'll deal with those later. So yeah, we want this, and this will get us our full team put together. Well, minus the Tori. Ah, I've got an idea. How's this formation sound? It should raise the middle and rear's magic. The middle should get an especially large buff. I call it Hyper Library. Ah, I've got an idea. How's this formation sound? It should provide the defense of an iron wall. I call it Fence of Defense. Alice? You're not supposed to be with us. Not sure how that happened. Pretty sure that's a bug, because we don't have Alice yet. Alright. Oh yeah, what room, what place are you at this time? H. Probably all the way back here. Yep. What about you? Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, we're fine. Should I just focus on an element of magic and see if I can double cast? Nah, I'll just go with this. I'm assuming the boss is going to be tucked in a corner, because that's where they seem to be at all times. Alright. So, all the way up here. Nope. Whichever's the most inconvenient spot. Is it seriously none of these? Is it really at the beginning? It's not you. Let's see if we can knock this out. I don't remember which ones I've tagged, so I'm just gonna go through the list here. There we go. Alright, here we go again. Live stream. Private square. You know what? Let's just open with this. Because Private Square is a rolled effect, so it's just going to overwrite my stuff anyway. There we go, that's damage numbers. Alright. sure what I'm going to use. You can go ahead and do live stream, that's fine. We'll do Starburst, just to buff up this. Nice hit. Oh, you have the counter blast. That's going to be annoying, especially when it one-shots Rayman. Nice hit. Of course, it's going to blast us. We have resistance, so it's not the end of the world. And then we do that and heal. Okay. Which is just in time to do another private square. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another private square. If it kills, it kills. Come on, give me some crits. Almost. Do I risk death? Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and risk death. In the meantime, what elements have we used? Lightning. Cool, we'll use it. And then for you, just try not to die. Yeah, it didn't proc. Almost. Oh, it did. And we got a last word out of it. Perfect. Just in time for quad wall. Okay, so at this point I'm not too concerned about blocking. Should just do regular hits. You do your thing. Let's go ahead and blast another one of these while I'm at it. Oh, that's annoying. What a waste. Can I dispel it? Fine with boosting this element while I wait. It didn't dispel anything. That means we're just stuck doing this for a bit. Can at least reapply that while I wait. Keep the element flowing. God, that did so much. Oh, yeah, it did a bunch of damage to herself too. But holy cow, that did so much. Heal area is still active. Sakya World. Go to town. Oh my god, are you doing it twice in a row? I'm gonna die. That is ridiculous. Alright, well I can raise dead on some target. Also, I should have done a... Oh my god, you're just gonna spam it every round? That has a cooldown. Got it. All I can really do now is just try to do as much damage as possible. But fortunately, surviving the spam here is not really going to happen. Yeah, it's just every round. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to be able to kill, because if it's just going to happen every round, there's not anything I can really do about it. Huh? You stopped? Or is it triggering because I'm using Phoenix Tail? Nope. You just decided to stop blasting the same spell over and over again for every freaking round. Alright then, we'll do what we can. There it is. She's almost dead. It's about to give up. But looks like we have... Oh my god, again? Yep. They may be based off like HP thresholds. I have no idea. Do anything for a few rounds. Heal barrier is on its way out. That's fine. In fact, I'm surprised that was the first time she's done Ultra Shields. I'm glad I got all those bomb items. That is making this a lot less painful. How many bombs do I have left? Alright, we'll just do that. And you can do this. Yep, here it comes. Oh my god. I'm going to keep reapplying this because I need it. That's all worn off again. Do what you can. Do what you can. Oh my god, stop casting this spell. Yay for being injured. Alright, can you please? Oh my god, we almost have it. Just... Last bomb? Last bomb. I have no idea what this mechanic was, but I don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh my god, I swear. God. Yay, endured. Yay! Akyu, you did it! God, what a painful fight. I don't know what the trigger is, because I've seen them do their final spell even when they're both alive, so it may be based off the HP threshold, but I have no clue. What a pain. Ugh, this place looks kind of familiar. What are you talking about? This is the Forest of Magic, Marissa. Just kidding. It's good to see you two are back to normal. Sorry, it looks like we caused you some trouble. You sure did. I assume you were taken over by dark emotions. It looks like your guess was on the mark. How'd you know that? Cases like you two are popping up all over Gensokyo. Lidos and I are looking for the culprit behind all this. In other words, it's an incident. That's right. Could you two help us out? Yes, of course. I didn't plan on doing nothing. I'm going to teach this culprit just how scary witches are. We're counting on you two then. Alright, Marissa and Alice. We now have a team. Alright, done 8 requests. Congratulations. Yep. Cool. Oh, we can now make actual materials. We can actually make diamonds, obsidians, dragon fangs. We can make all the upgraded materials now if we need them. Which helps out a lot. But yeah, being able to craft emeralds and stuff like that is actually really useful. Of course, that really depends on what is required to craft them, though. Okay, nothing to note there. Alright. Nothing... Nope, just a repeatable quest there. So yeah, I guess next on the list we'll be going to pick up Satori, and then we'll officially have our team put together. And then I can actually start doing some grinding for the other team members, to get them caught up a little bit, and maybe grind some and get some mats in the process. But that's for another time. Boy, that fight was rough. Alright, well, I am the Depressed Viewer. This was Genius of Sappheiros. I'll see you guys later.